my name's Latifah and welcome to the Indigo Moon channel. Today we are going to talk about brows. Since we're all stuck in quarantine, I thought what a better time to focus on do-it-yourself techniques. My brows haven't been that bad, but my daughter, her brows have been dying for a reshape. So I reshaped her brows and then penciled them in for her. Okay, so before switching to the video of me shaping Millie's eyebrows, I just want to give you a baseline understanding of how it works. If you're trying to shape your own eyebrows and they're overgrown for a while, then you're going to need these rules in place to understand how you can reshape your eyebrow the best way without just guessing. Considering we're all at home just doing a little bit of nothing, this is the best time to learn how to get the best brow. Okay, so I've just super zoomed into my face and I'm going to talk you through how to measure your brow. If you have no idea how to reshape your brows, or even if you have a good understanding of how to shape brows, this is a really good rule that you need to just have in your back pocket for when you're doing brows. Okay, rule 1, where to start your brow. When to stop and start plucking in the middle. Using a pencil or a brush, a fine brush, you can take it, place on the face. Now as a reference point, we are going to use the corner of the mouth to start the brush, resting it on the nose area. This will tell us where our eyebrow should start. Okay, so where is our arch supposed to be? What is the rule for the arch? I have to look straight forward for this. If you're using a mirror, make sure you're looking straight forward. As positioning points, we're going to start now with the nose. So we're going to put the pencil towards the nose. Your outer circle of your iris is reference point 2. Nose, outer circle of iris, it should run through and then it should then show you where your arch should be. Okay, so where should the brow end? First reference point is the mouth. We're going to use the far corner of the eye as the second reference point, and that should point us. So central of the mouth, going across the mouth, outer of the eye, eyebrow. If you use a pencil and mark these points in before shaping an eyebrow, then you will see where the hair should fall. I hope you guys have learned what to do. I'm gonna cut now to the video of Millie's brows being done. Thanks again, guys. Hi guys, so now I'm going to run through with you how I did Millie's eyebrows. So I'm going to start off by using a spoolie just to comb up the brow, just whilst I'm deciding how I'm going to shape the brow. For most people, this is a time where we're going to take the pencil and we're going to mark out exactly where the start, the arch and the end tip is. Okay, I'm happy with the shape. I'm going to go in with some tweezers. What I like to do initially is to tweeze out as close to the brow as possible. This will give me a clear line of where my shape is. Once I'm happy with that, I will then go underneath and tweeze the hairs at the bottom of the gap. Take your time at this point. Just removing a couple of hairs in the wrong position can really mess up the shape of the brow. So just take your time and trust in your markings of the shape. I am now taking a cotton pad that I have soaked in warm water and I'm going to swipe that across the eyebrow. This is to remove any little hairs and it will also help soothe Millie's eyes as I'm plucking. Then going back in with my spoolie, I'm combing the brows up just to create that shape again so I've got a clear indication of where her eyebrow is. I'm now going into the centre of the brow. I'm making sure that I'm staying very central as I don't want to take off any of that beautiful fluffy hair that's at the beginning of Millie's brow. Again, if you have this marked out, you know exactly where to stop to make sure you don't take off too much of the eyebrow. Once you are happy with the shape, it is super important that you give the sensitive area of the skin time to cool down. We gave it an hour in between these cuts. This will prevent any reactions or infection to the skin. Now we are back. I'm now going in with an angle brush and just using some brow powder to run through Millie's brow. Notice how I start from the middle of the brow and not from the very start. This is because I want the middle of the brow to have that dense colour, where the start of the brow, we're going to keep that nice and natural and fluffy. I'm then going to drag the powder through the brow. This will help me blend out the powder, keeping it dense underneath, but nice and natural and fluffy on the top. Next, I'm going to do the outer corner of the brow. Once I'm happy with the whole underneath of my brow, I'm now going to start building that arch. Millie's arch is in a slightly different place than it should be, so I'm going to correct that using the brow powders. If you're using brow powders, take advantage of that you can build on the colour. You can start off quite light and this will help you frame out how the brow should be. If you're not happy with the shape, it's very easily removed. Now I'm going back to the start of the brow and notice that I've changed the colour of the powder that I'm using. It's a slightly lighter colour powder and this will help me keep that natural fluffy front. If you are new to this, I would highly recommend using a brow powder just because of the ease of removal if you need to take it off. Okay, that's the brow finished. So to look at the before and after photos, this is before. You can see that the brow has hardly any shape or structure, and this is the finished brow. We've given it clear lines, clear shape, and it's the right size for her face, but yet kept it nice and fluffy. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching my brow video. I hope you guys have learned what to do, and if you haven't, please comment. Any questions, let me know. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. If you like what you see, please subscribe. If you know someone who needs help sorting their brows out whilst they're at home, share. Whilst we're all in quarantine, let's talk. Thanks again guys, see you soon.